God damn. You. It's a Sunday night. God damn. Man, this internet is kind of slow in the Sheraton Hotel. I don't know how this is gonna come out, but the internet is kind of slow here. Yeah, I'm in Phoenix, Arizona. Anybody that's from Phoenix, anyone that live in Phoenix, what's the hot spots on Saturday night? I'm just curious. Yeah, I don't. Phoenix is it's alright here. Yeah, I don't. It's not. Uh, I wouldn't live here. I'll tell you that much. But Phoenix is nice to visit here. I would say. But you know, I probably won't come back here. I say that. You know, one thing I observe about Phoenix, a lot of hippies here. The hippie town. You know, a lot of I would say mostly Mexicans live here. Yeah, I'd say that's for the most part, based on my observation. A lot of hippies. Um, not a lot of not a lot of black people here. Not a lot. There's some, but not a lot. Now I've heard in the past there was a lot of black people living here, but I don't know. You know, I've met quite a few people, locals that live here since I've been here for since Friday. Yeah, like, smash the video, you know. And I actually lost my voice. I lost my voice um, yesterday. Yeah, I lost my voice yesterday. I'm starting to get it back a little bit, but as you can hear, I ain't 100% with my voice, you know. And I think it has a lot to do with the weather. The weather here is even the weather in North Carolina was, you know, it's kind of janky. Like it'd be 75, 80 during the day, nighttime 40. And the weather here ain't too much better. The only difference is 50 here or 60 here don't feel like 60. The air here is light. The air is light here. So if it's 60 degrees here, it don't really feel like 60 degrees. You know. But it'll be like 80 degrees here. Like today was 85, right? And right now it's about 65. But if I go outside, it don't feel like 65. It feels like maybe 75, something like that. So the air is different. It's a different vibe here in Phoenix. Now I don't know anybody that live in Phoenix. Personally, um, no, I don't know anybody that live in Phoenix personally. Now I've heard people that live here. A lot of people move from California to Phoenix, but I don't know these people personally. I wish I did, but hey, you know. But a lot of what's something else I observed about Phoenix? A lot of scamming going on around here. Yeah, a lot of bait and switch, because Phoenix kind of has the Vegas type vibe here. You know, a lot of people uh, um, at the airport. Uh, you have a lot of people that are posing as Uber and Lyft drivers. So, like one guy told me he'll take me to the hotel. So I'm thinking he's just a Lyft driver or Uber or something like that. No, he's just uh, he said he's a custom limo driver in a goddamn Kia. Kia got this SUV. I forgot what it's called, but he calls himself a custom limo driver, right? So I said, how much would you charge me to go to the hotel? This motherfucker said $50. So he's willing to charge me double the price to go to the hotel because he's a custom limo driver in a goddamn Kia. Get the fuck out of here. so you had that. You have a lot of people that are posers. People are acting like there's something where that's basically scamming. We have a lot of that around here. And you're gonna meet them at the airport as soon as you get off the plane. As soon as you get as soon as you grab your luggage, you're gonna meet these and walk outside. You're gonna meet them. Some of them are in the terminal, waiting on you. As soon as you grab your bag, they'll be, "Hey, I got this tour. You need a ride somewhere." That type of bullshit. Get out of here. You know. But if you haven't like traveled like I have, you would fall for a lot of this shit. 'Cause you don't know, you don't know no better. You know what I'm saying? I remember like I think the first time I went to I think this was Sarasota. Like uh last year. Yeah, this was last year. It's my first time going to Sarasota. It's a small town in Florida. And I was hungry, tired and hungry, right? So I just wanted to get something to eat. But come to find out, it wasn't shit open because I caught a late flight, right? So I was starving and tired. So one of them drivers that were posing as an Uber and Lyft driver caught me at a good time. So he was like, "Yo, you need to go to the hotel? What hotel is it? I'll take you there, right?" So I said, "I bet." So I didn't even ask how much it was, right? I just got in because I was tired and hungry. He caught me at a good time. So when we got to the hotel, because I was staying at uh the Westin in Sarasota at the time, and it was only about from the airport to the Westin, which is like downtown Sarasota. It's only like 10, 15 minutes tops, right? So I already knew how much it was on Uber, right? It was about less than $20. So when we got to the hotel, this motherfucker was like, "Oh, that's 45." I'm like, "Bro." But I was like, "Okay, you got me. All right. You got me. All right. You know, cause I don't want to, you don't want to make a scene at these hotels. You don't want to do that. You know. Yeah. See that's how they get you. Now, if I was younger, I wouldn't give a fuck. But as I get older, I'm like, okay, you got me, motherfucker. You know, you caught me. He caught me when I was hungry and tired. You know what I'm saying? So he caught me at a good time. But if if it was daytime, I wasn't hungry, wasn't tired, he would have never got me. You know what I'm saying? So these people know, you know, kind of can size you up sometimes and kind of know, oh, he got a late flight, you know, he probably tired or whatever the case is. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, they be, scammers. A scammer is the good scammers are professional with it. You know what I'm saying? Shit, man, that's how it is out here, man. That's how it is. Cause I could have easily got disrespectful, but I ain't never been to Sarasota before. You know what I'm saying? I'm by myself. I don't know nobody. You know, sometimes it's good to pay to get rid of a problem if you can. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what it is, man. Yeah. What up, Mike? Yeah, I'm good, bro. I'm good. What's going on in there? Oh, I look like what is Donald J. Plump? You got a troll in the building, baby. Hey, I'm good, Mike. I'm in Phoenix for the weekend. I'm getting up out of here in the morning. I got a 12:30 flight. I'm getting up out of here. Nice place to visit, but I wouldn't live here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, can y'all hear me clearly? Cause it's the internet is kind of janky in this hotel. You know, I'm at Sheraton, and it's still janky. So you hate Phoenix? Why? Why you hate Phoenix? I don't know much about Phoenix, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? But like, you can hear me, all right? Yeah. I don't know much about Phoenix. I only been here since Friday, but I've been around here pretty good bit. And why do people like it here? I don't understand. I got a DUI in Phoenix. Well, damn, bro, you shouldn't have been drinking and driving like that, player. You should have been drinking and driving like that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look. If you're gonna break the laws and if you get caught, hey, that's on you. That's a part of the game. You know what I'm saying? If you gonna go against the grain and you get caught, that's on you, player. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is. You know, if I break the rules and I know the rules and I get caught, I gotta, I gotta charge it to the game. He got me. You know, it's like if you do crimes or scams and you get caught, you can't get mad. You just got caught. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. That's how it is, man. That's why I don't do crime and do scams. Cause, no, I'm too old for that shit, number one. And I ain't trying to go to prison for no bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I'm too old to go to prison. You know what I'm saying? I'm too old to be taking penitentiary chances at this point. I had one beer, but had some weed and the Sting in Scottsdale. Yeah, I heard they got strict laws out here. So I heard they had what, zero tolerance out here. But I see a state like Arizona, you can't do shit wrong. I think they have zero tolerance here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So and there ain't a lot of black people here anyway. And from what I've been told, they really don't fuck with black people like that here. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it is what it is. It's too old to give somebody your full cup. No, too old to give somebody your fruit cup. Yeah, that prison boy. They're different in there, boy. Shit. In prison, they taking that ass. In prison, boy. Yeah. Yeah, I heard about it. Hey, Mike. They say anybody that stays in prison for more than 7 years is suspect. Yeah. Anyone that stays in prison more than 7 years is suspect. Yeah. And yeah, smash the like button. That's what they say. Give me a cocktail fruit. Yeah, you funny. You can't have my, what's that, cornbread? Oh, shit. That's funny. Yeah, that's what they say about prison, boy. All these dudes that everybody know, every black person knows somebody that's been in prison. Every black person knows somebody that's been in prison, right? And these dudes come out tough, boy. Like, yeah, they, shit, hard body and shit. When they was in that prison, they wasn't like that. Uh-uh. Nah. Nah, it wasn't like that when they was in that prison, bro. They didn't get no respect when they was in that prison. Mm-mm. Nah. All them guys talking that rah-rah, they didn't get no respect when they was in that prison, bro. The dudes that do the most talking, when they go to prison, they become like little bitches. It's the truth, bro. It's the truth. They become like little. All these guys that talk that tough talk out here, when they go to prison, bro, they turn them into little bitches. I'm for real. That's the truth. Yeah, sad but true. You know what I'm saying? But just in general, people that do a lot of talking, they can't back up all that shit anyway. I mean, we know that by now. You know what I'm saying? You can't back up all that shit. That's why I've learned to just keep my goddamn mouth closed. If I'm gonna tell somebody something, I'll tell them after it's done. You know what I'm saying? That's how I usually do it. You can't sell wolf tickets in prison because everybody gets tested. Yeah, And everybody in prison, they can easily find your paperwork too. They can easily find how you ended up in prison and all that shit. So yeah, it's kind of hard to sell people on some bullshit. But everybody can see your paperwork. Yeah. Hey, what time is it? Man, what time is it on the East Coast? This time, this damn time throwing me off too. Hey, what time is it on the East Coast? This I think this West. I don't know, Arizona time, whatever the fuck this shit is. It's throwing me off. Don't tell them after you do something. Or if I do tell something, it's gonna be once shit is done already. But I never tell people what I'm gonna do in advance. I almost never do it. Always after 12. What the hell y'all doing up? What the hell y'all doing up? Y'all got to get up in the morning, huh? Yeah, you got to get to that job. You know what I'm saying? Got to get to that job, man. Got to go to bed. Got to get some rest, man. I'm telling you. Yeah, you always up late. I'm not. Most of the time, I take my ass to bed. If I was at home, I'd be asleep by now, more than likely. I don't be staying up like that. Wondering what the hell you doing up? Yeah, 'cause I ain't home. That's why. He said, damn a job. I hear you, man. But some of us have to work a job, man. You know what I'm saying? Some of us have, most of us have to work a job. You know, um, making a living as an independent person is really tough. Most people are not gonna be able to cut it. That's just reality. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, being um, creating your own initially, basically you're if you're not working a 9 to 5 job and you're living what some people call an entrepreneur lifestyle. I never call myself that, by the way. But if you're trying to be an entrepreneur, independent person, it's really a very difficult thing to accomplish. Most people are not going to make it. And it's a lonely game too. It's a very lonely game. You're by yourself a lot, um, and it's a lot of it's a bumpy road. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you have freedom to do whatever. You have options or whatever, but it's really a bumpy road. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people. It's a different way of earning too. And that's the problem with a lot. I see a lot of people have. A lot of people have gotten used to the paycheck, and you have to deliver in this world. And there's no fake it till you make it, like people do on the job. You know what I'm saying? There's no fake it till you make it. If you're not who you say you supposed to be, you usually get found out real quick. You get exposed real quick. Yeah, that's usually how it go. You know what I'm saying? See, on a job, you can kind of bullshit around or whatever. But if you meet somebody in person, they're gonna be able to pick up on if you're the real deal or not within minutes. Sometimes seconds. So it's a lonely game. It's a lonely game, you know, because most of your friends, like most of my friends, they work jobs. They work 9 to 5 jobs. And like when I go places, they can't go. They can't come. They got to work a job. And a lot of people have a hard time taking time off these jobs. Even a vacation. They don't even want to give you a vacation. And you got the fucking days, yo. So my friends can't come. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lonely game. You know? And I've been doing this for a long time. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing this for a long time. This didn't happen overnight. Yeah, of course I work jobs from time to time or whatever, but I haven't been able to get a good job. You know what I'm saying? Like I never had a good job, like in my life. I never had a good job. Had decent paying jobs, but it wasn't a good job. You know, I never had a good job, good pay, good benefits. It never happened for me. You know, and I'm honest with people, and it never happened for me. You know, I never had a job that could pay for all the bills. No, I usually had to do something to supplement my income on the side. You know, but I know some people never had to deal with that. The job they had covered all the bills, and they had money left over. You know what I'm saying? That's never been. Those cards weren't dealt to me, so it is what it is. You know, I didn't ask for it. I didn't ask for none of this shit. If it was up to me, I would have went to Princeton or Harvard and got my degree and probably worked for some big company like Google, Microsoft, something like that. And eventually invested my money in assets. Probably got married and kept investing money in assets. Had a couple kids and live happily ever after. But that didn't work out for me. It didn't work out that way. You know, I took a different path than most people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And a lot of people, I found that they don't understand somebody like me. You know, they don't understand somebody like me. They look at me like a outcast or an oddball, some shit like that. And I was like, well, the reason why you don't understand somebody like me because you didn't grow up like me. You don't know my upbringing. You don't know what I stand for. You know, you don't know where I come from. That's why you don't understand me. You know. But yeah, man, you know, everybody's different. Most people have to work a job because they either never had nobody show them how to make money without a job, or they don't have discipline, or they got in a relationship sadly in life. Yeah, a lot of that a lot of that plays a part. But shit, I mean, I've been in relationships, but I still had to do what I had to do regardless. Yes, it's a lonely game because most people follow the crowd and stay on the 9 to 5 track. Yeah, but I never had the opportunity to get on the 9 to 5 track. That's the thing. I mean, every job. Uh, I remember when I got out the military, I was hopping from job to job. Every 6 months, every year or two, I'm hopping from job to job. Not because I wanted to. I didn't have a choice, you know. And I didn't have no stability until about uh 7 years after I got out. And I found a job. I stayed on that job for 8 years, and the company got bought out, and that job ended, and that was it. That was it. It's time for me to go. Well, it's time for everybody to go when the company got bought out. I had two good jobs in my life. A really good job. That's good, bro. I never had a good job. I recently talked with a high school friend who said that he should have listened to me about investing when we were young. I was always talking to him, but he never was interested. Well, the reason why he's not interested because he don't have to do it. He got comfortable with his job. He thought the job was gonna last, you know, and set him up forever. That's what it is. A lot of people get comfortable with these jobs. You know, and it used to be like that. It used to be where, like, I use my dad as an example. Rest in peace to my dad. He worked at the power plant when I was growing up for like 25 years, and he retired and got a pension. You know, he was good, but I didn't get that opportunity. I didn't have those opportunities like that. This is why I always say talent is overrated. You can be the most talented person in the world, but you might not get those opportunities like your friends and family members. And it ain't because you lazy or you don't want to work. That's the excuse they always use. You just don't get the opportunities. You're not in the right. You're not on the right platform. You're not on. You're not with the right people. You know, I go on and on. You're only as strong or as good as the people that you're around. That's how it is in the real world. You know, and in a lot of these corporate jobs, you can kind of bullshit around and play politics, but that's not real life shit. Playing politics and you on the job, you work 5 days a week, 8 hours a day, but within that 8 hour shift, you probably work 2 hours. That's not real life shit, man. You know, that's not really productive. That's just like the dog and the pony show type shit. You know what I'm saying? You, that same person that's playing politics, if you tell him he has to start something from scratch outside of work, like I've done in the past, he probably won't be able to pull it off. Not because he don't have the talent, he don't have the discipline. That's what it comes down to. Because we all know people with talent, they don't have the discipline. Plus, they don't get the opportunities. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. When you from the hood, you have no connection, so you really didn't know what to do. We didn't have the internet to show us the way. Yeah, it's your upbringing has a lot to do with who you are. It shapes and molds you. I'm not saying you can't change. Not saying you should let your upbringing hold you back. But your upbringing, it programs you. And it's hard for some people to break them bad habits they had when they were a kid growing up in the hood or you ain't necessarily got to grow up in the hood. You can be from the backwoods of Alabama, some shit like that. You know, backwoods South Carolina. But some of those habits hold you back. And a lot of times you don't even realize it. You just think, hey, this is normal to me, whatever. And it is normal to you. But that shit, some of that shit holds you back in life. And it's hard for a lot of people to break them old habits. You know what I'm saying? It really is. And the reality is, most people are not going to do anything different. Once they get past, take the average man and woman. Once they get past the age of, once they hit 40s, that's going to be pretty much it for most people. Who they are at 40, they pretty much going to be like that for the rest of their life. Like, if a person changes who they are past the age of 40, something usually tragic has to happen. Near-death experience, or maybe they lost, somebody died around them, or something wild and crazy have to happen. Otherwise, they're not going to change. This is why I always say, if you're waiting on somebody else to change, you're making a mistake. You got two options. You can either accept them as they are, or get the hell away from them. But they're not going to change for you, and they're not going to even change for themselves. You know what I'm saying? So you got two options: either leave them alone, or accept them as they are. Period. That's it. You know what I'm saying? All right, Mike, hold it down. Good night. Yeah, you gotta go. You should have been in your bed anyway, Mike. Today is a lot easier in my opinion. I don't know. I don't know if it's easier or not. I think it's much more crowded. Um, a lot of things you have to overcome. A lot of scams. A lot of bait and switch. I don't know if it's easier. I wasn't born like, I don't know, 50 years ago, 100 years ago. So it's hard for me to make a comparison and say, is it easier today than it was 50 years ago, 100 years ago? I don't know. I have to ask my uncles. I ask my uncles if today's easier than it was when they was growing up. I think today, um, you can walk around today and feel like you're free because no one's gonna attack you. Like when my uncles were growing up, they couldn't really walk around feeling like they were free because they had to throw them hands. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's like if you went somewhere like a new town, new city, like I am right now, there's a good chance you wouldn't make it back home. That's how it was when my uncles and my dad were growing up. You know what I'm saying? It was more of a physical safety type thing. So maybe from that standpoint, it is easier today. You know? But I can't say because I wasn't born back then. Yeah, I can only listen to what they say. But I've never asked them that question. I've asked my uncles, is it easier today than it was compared when they was on the come up? Because my uncles is like late 70s and 80 years old, my uncles. I got, 5 uncles left. One died like 7 years ago. So my uncles, they live in New York City, for the most part. New York City and South Carolina. I can see why some people would say it's easier today though. But on but if you ask me if I think it's easier compared to when I was growing up to now, I would say, yeah, in some ways it is, some ways it ain't. I think sometimes you can have too much options to do um, what you want and not get shit done sometimes. And there's still a lot of traps that that have been set for you to fail. It ain't. This ain't a straight line type deal. Um, it's usually a up and down type deal. Bumps in the road. You might fall down. You got to get back up. That's usually how it is, based on my experience. But what I would say is this: it depends on who you're rolling with too. If you're rolling by yourself, you might be able to move fast, but you're not gonna last long. If you rolling with a team, you're gonna move slow, but you last longer. So it depends on how you want to really go at it. It's better to go as a crew or a team, in my opinion, because if it's just you, you become an easy target. And we all have blind spots. Some things I see, you probably can't see, or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? So it depends on how you want to approach it. You know, I've done both. I've been by myself, and I roll with a crew. I've done both, and it's better to have a crew because, like I said, if it's just you, you're an easy target, and it's like I said, it can be a lonely game sometimes. If you're traveling, doing whatever, you by yourself, you're easy target. If something happens, it's on you. You don't got no backup. You know what I'm saying? Whatever goes, goes if you by yourself. And you can't complain if you by yourself even, because you made a decision a long time ago to be by yourself. So if shit go left, you just gotta chop that shit up the game. That's on you. You know what I'm saying? But I tell you this, if you have the right people, and that just takes time too, to find the right people. If you have the right people around you, shit gets easier. Shit gets easier. Shit happens like mysteriously if you have the right people rolling with you. That's been my experience. You know what I'm saying? And I've tested this shit out. I've tested it out, and in a lot of different areas. It ain't just one area. I've tested this out a lot of different areas. You know, and sometimes shit is like an experiment. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Okay, I'll take that back. This is the deal. Every gentleman face different obstacles. Yes, it's much better to have a solid crew rolling with you. 99% of successful people had a crew behind them. American promotes individualism when all the people with power and money have a crew behind them. Yeah, yeah, they promote that self-made. I'm a self-made millionaire. That type of bullshit. That's a fantasy. That's a fantasy, man. You know what I'm saying? Nobody does anything big by themselves. That's a fantasy that they promote. And you know why they do that? Because they want you to feel like, what's your excuse? This person did it by himself. Look at Oprah. She's by herself. And they want you to feel bad about yourself. They're playing mind games with you, basically, when they do that. They want you to feel depressed. They're not trying to inspire you. They want you to be depressed and not do shit. That's what that's really about. You know what I'm saying? And all these years, come to find out, Oprah's is a liar. All these years. She's been lying for what, 30, 40 years? You know? That's what her dad said. I didn't say that. Her dad said that. Yeah, her dad said that. I didn't say it. I'm repeating what her dad said. You know, these are not my words. I'm repeating what her dad said. The strongest thing in America is a family. Yep, I agree with that. Even the mob understand that. You know, Roger is a reason why Oprah is rich. He is the one who taught her about syndication. Yeah, somebody taught her about it. You know, I don't know who. I don't know. You could be right. I don't know who that is. You know. But yeah, syndication that's the shit for real. You know, if you got a solid family behind you, you can do well in life. Oh yeah, for sure. You know, yeah. If you don't got one, you gotta make one. You know, but it starts with you. You know, it all starts with you. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of us, we don't know how to pick the right woman for us. We don't know how to pick the right woman for us. A lot of us don't know. A lot of us, the woman be right in front of us. That's really for us. But we're not looking at her like that. We don't want her. We want the woman like Megan Thee Stallion. That's what we want. We want a girl like we. A lot of us in our fantasy mind, we want a girl that look like Megan Thee Stallion that know how to behave right. It's just that type of fantasy shit a lot of us have in our mind. We want a girl that look like Megan Thee Stallion, but don't act ratchet. That's no. That's not gonna work. Even if she's ratchet, no, she's not. Yes, no, no. So a lot of us don't really know how to pick them. We pick based on looks and some good sex. No, that's not. No. When you do that, you're messing up. And good times. No. Some of the best women I've met, we didn't have the best sex in the world. She wasn't like the best I ever had. No. But she's the most supportive, um, loving, caring, everything. You know, but she wasn't the best I ever had in the sack. No. You know. You know. Let me see. You 100% correct. Most dudes like the way whores look, but don't want them to be whores. Yeah, yeah. I'm telling you, they want the girl to look a certain way, but they don't want her to act ratchet. I'm like, no, it don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? No, no. So what happens is they'll get with the wrong woman, and now they can't take this bitch nowhere. Because if you got a ratchet woman, you can't take this bitch to no place serious. You can't take her to the conference. You know what I'm saying? You can't take her to the New Year's ballroom party. You can't. You can't. Nobody's gonna. You can't introduce her to other married women that uh maybe you want to do business with this guy and he got a wife, and maybe you want to get to know this guy, so you want to you want your wife to get to know his wife so you can get closer to him. But you can't do that if she's a ratchet. You know what I'm saying? This bitch don't even know how to shake and move. She don't got the mental fortitude. She don't got she got bad social skills. So that's not gonna work. If you take a ratchet bitch and if you take her to some social event around other, that bitch is gonna embarrass you. Or nobody gonna take her serious. And that woman's a reflection of you. Don't get it twisted. People gonna be like, who's who's your husband? And they'll be like, oh, this is such and such. That's his wife. And they won't take you serious because they'll be like, oh, you got married to this bitch? Yeah, it's not gonna work, bro. I'm telling you. It takes more than just looks. It takes emotional intelligence. You know, the best chick for you is never the best looking girl, unfortunately. No, it's not. Yeah, it's always the woman that you least expect. You know, and she's not going to be a fixed um, product. You know, it doesn't work like that. This is based on my experience now. I'm telling you you usually meet them when people say it's on God time. Not your time, God time. That's how it usually go. And it's not going to be the best time either. It's going to be a time where you have to make a decision or some sacrifice. You might have to make time to see her or reach out to her or call her or whatever. It's never, you might be you might be in the military or have a job where you got to travel all the time. It's never going to be perfect either. No. No. Anything that you really want, anything that's really worth fighting for, you're going to have to sacrifice something. Time, money, whatever. There's no free lunch out here. You know what I'm saying? If you can find a solid 7 who fits you mentally, you better grab her quick. Yeah, I agree. I try to keep good people close to me as much as possible. Cause it's rare that I find somebody that's actually cool, that care about me as a human. They don't, and the thing is, they don't care nothing about no internet shit. They don't care nothing about no books I wrote. They don't care nothing about where I'm from my background. It is like me as a human. It's rare that I meet somebody that's like that. You know what I'm saying? And that makes me want to go out of my way to do things for them if I can, um, because of how they treat me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because it's like if I know this person cares about me and they've demonstrated and showed it, I mean, like, goddamn, if I can do anything to help this person, why not? You know what I'm saying? I mean, just that motivates me to want to look out for this person because they were there for me in my, you know, my hard times, difficult times. And I've had some difficult times over the past 10 years. I lost a lot of people, bro. I lost a lot of people over the past 10 years. A lot of people died. I mean, they were falling like flies. I couldn't even make all the funerals, man. I lost a lot of people, man. Young and old. So, after a while, man, that shit affects you. It changes you. Um, it changes how you see the world and how you live your life once you lose so many people like that. And you can't prepare for that shit. You can't mentally prepare for when you lose people that you love and care about. You can't prepare for that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I've been on there for almost an hour. The older you get, the harder it is to trust people. Uh, it just depends on um, I think it depends on how you are and where you hang out at. I think when it comes to that, and what happened is what a lot of people don't get out like that as much as they get older. So you're probably better off hanging with well, not hanging necessarily, but kicking it with younger people as you get older. Because people your age, people my age, they're not outside like that. So it's going to be hard to meet people my age unless it's at some type of business function or some shit like that. Or a party, which is, party's probably not the best place to meet somebody because there's alcohol there, more than likely. But it, but most uh, people my age, I don't want to hang around them anyway. You know, they got too much baggage. You know, so I'd rather hang around people that's slightly younger than me. You know what I'm saying? You know, people my age, the energy's low. You know, a lot of them are broken mentally, broken spirit, all that shit. So, you know, but it doesn't get any easier as you get older. I'll tell you that much. Because I don't have the same energy like I used to have, like 15, 20 years ago. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I'm about to get off here. I'm about to get me some sleep. It's about time. It's bedtime for me to go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Like, share this video. God save you. Yeah, yeah. Pray for me. You know what I'm saying? God, I say, oh, God bless you. Oh, all right, yeah. God bless you too, brother. You know, hopefully you a brother. Hey, even if you're a white man, God bless you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hey, I need all the blessings I can get. It's hard on these streets. But I'm out. Peace.